kind of time zone, just a few minutes, 45 minutes actually past 10 p.m. Alafu, watu wetu wa majuu US of A. Najua sunshine imetoka, najua muko afternoon kind of season. Watu wangu wa New York, big up yourself. I know it's a hustle and bustle kind of thing, even if it is a weekend kind of vibe. Alafu, watu wangu wako UK, najua ni weekend, so we're gonna have a good time. Just around 2 hours behind from all of us. So, Rajua, they're still raring to go right here on Diaspora Connect. Plus, remember when I told you we have a lot in store for you? Our highlights do not disappoint. This is who we have coming up on the show today. We have Joyce Wambua, who is going to talk to us about love abroad, who is going to talk to us about conquering many different territories. Plus, she'll be giving us that work-life kind of balance in every single aspect, especially when it comes to Delaware and the United States of America. Not only will we be having Joyce, but also Rukia, who is a national champion, that 100 meters. She holds a world record na amekuwa majuu akitesa mbaya sana. And I love the fact that we'll be talking sports. She'll be talking about also the ups and downs of the diaspora. And if you're an athlete out there, this is a story you don't want to miss. Not only do we have Rukia jumping over hurdles, but also our very own Mzazi Tuva is in the UK. We'll be catching up with him. Na pia kona DJ JR pale. They landed, they are safe and sound, Jamhuri Festival. So we'll be knowing what Kenyans in the UK are doing and are celebrating today in particular. Not only do we have our very own, but also Tukona Niva. Yes. Our very own student, biochemistry student, who left the student life to make sure she takes care of the family business. So Niva will be on the show all the way from Miami. The 305 is in the building, so you better stand up. So she'll be giving us that globe-trotting Kenya from the outside kind of view. So I can't wait for us to have that amazing chat with Niva all the way from, of course, Miami. Hey, Sumeona manze, mwecheche, another one for us to connect. And since we are the #1 connecting show in the region, make sure you're connecting with us on all our avenues of communication. First and foremost, nataka nikuonyeshe my WhatsApp number. Let me put my WhatsApp number on your screen right now, because this WhatsApp number is how you directly communicate with me. If you want to be on the show, that's the number you use, because it's free of charge. Alafu pia, if you want to tell me, which I expect you to tell me, especially if you're at home right now, tell me where you're tuned in from, uko area gani, because you are the most important person on the show, and anytime you talk to us, that feels so nice. So make sure you are communicating with us on our WhatsApp number. And also, not only do we have WhatsApp here, tuko pale kwenye Instagram at Diaspora Connect KE. Please make sure you follow us, make sure you like our page, and also slide through our DMs so that kila kitu ikue A-okay. Not only do we have that, plus also ex-family tumele hashtag Diaspora Connect at Citizen TV when you come through to talk to us, because leo ni leo, asemaye kesho ni muongo, globe trotting to the fullest. And talking about kustep in majuu, tuko na our very own Mzazi Willy Tuva, who went all the way to Northampton. Ameenda hiyo maeria ndio ajinaisa mbaya sana, and I'm glad to be, of course, connecting with him na ako United Kingdom. Mzazi, mambo vipi? Lakini ni masaa ngapi saa hii, uko area gani? Hebu tuelezee vibe ya UK iko aje?
Bro, yani vibe yani ni fire mbaya hapa. Sasa hii niko backstage, niko backstage, lakini shughuli inaendelea pale. Msanii Kasolo yuko kwenye stage, watu wametapakaa pale kwenye uwanja, na kitu ambacho kinafanyika hapa ni Jamhuri Cultural Vibes Kamba and Friends Festival. So unachofaa kujua ni kwamba Jamhuri Cultural Vibes is one of the biggest things ambayo imekuja kuteka ama kuunganisha Kenya na kuexport culture yetu nje ya Kenya na kuipeleka kwenye mataifa ya nje. So nitakuwa nakupata nafasi ya kuweza kusikia kutoka kwa mwanzilishi, the director ama founding director wa hii shughuli yenyewe ambayo niko nayo hapa. Ningependa aje ajitambulishe kwanza. Mambo vipi?
Asante sana.
Uko salama?
Uko salama kabisa.
Naomba ujitambulishe kwa majina. Unaitwa nani?
Mimi naitwa Winnie Msao. Mimi ndio founding director wa Jamhuri Cultural Vibes. Yeah, na furahi sana leo. Tuko na wasanii wametoka Kenya. Tumebarikiwa kupata visa. That is a major challenge, especially kwa wale wasanii wanataka kuja kuperform the diaspora. Yeah, so leo tumefurahi sana. People are very happy. Watu wamedance Kikamba, wameimba Kikamba, wengine wamelearn Kikamba leo.
Na unajua Winnie, kuna mtu ambaye anakuangalia leo hii anauliza kwa nini uliamua kuanzisha kwanza Jamhuri Cultural Vibes? Lengo ilikuwa nini?
Ilikuwa ni vitu mbili. Cha kwanza, hatuna kama festivals huko UK. Tuko na festivals Kenya, a lot of festivals in Kenya, lakini in the UK watu wanakaa kwa nyumba, there's a lot of social isolation. So tunataka ku create a platform that addresses your social isolation. Wale watu wanaweza toka, wapatane, waimbe, wafurahi. And also the second thing, tumekuja kujua Wakenya wengi, especially wasanii, wanaimba nyimbo nyingi, lakini at the end of the day, hizo nyimbo zikienda out of circulation, wanakuwa hawana pahali pa kwenda, hawana pahali pa kuuza hizo nyimbo, lakini hizi platforms za diaspora zinasaidia sana. Wale wasanii kama Dr. Mbugi leo ameimba Kwata Kawaya, we are putting that back on stage. Other songs that people have not heard for a long time, we are putting that back on stage. That is one of the objectives ya Jamhuri Cultural Vibes.
Dia kwanza imekuwa Kamba and Friends. Kwa nini uliamua kwanza na Wakamba? Na je, nini ambayo itakuwa inafuata baada ya hii?
Sasa tuli research kaona ni which culture itakuwa, itakuwa showcase diaspora. Na tukaona hakujai kuwa na Kamba festival in the diaspora. Alafu nikakuwa mimi pia ni Kamba. That was also a motivation. So nikaona why not that, charity begins at home. Kwa nini tusianze na Kamba and Friends? That's how actually we came to a conclusion that Kamba kuna very rich culture. Watu kwa wamedance, the energy is amazing.
All right.
Yeah.
Huyu ni Winnie Msao.
Hapo sawa. Hapo sawa Willy. Hapo sawa Willy. Hiyo tumesikia hayo maneno yote cause umeuliza zile swali zote nilikuwa nataka kuuliza, lakini niko glad that tuko hapo na Winnie. Tungependa sana uzunguke kidogo tuone ni nini inaendelea kwenye stage. Kama kuna Wakenya wawili watatu utapatana nao.
Niko na mwenzangu hapa ambaye pia ni mwandalizi wa hii shughuli. Nataka nikupeleke kidogo uangalie vile shughuli inaendelea hapa.
Sasa tuzungushe kila pahali tuone Wakenya, tuone backstage. Jamhuri Cultural Festival going down in the UK right now. The pictures from the UK. Yeah, I'm okay. Some amazing pictures there and videos of Kenyans having a good time for the United Kingdom. As you've heard from Winnie, wameamua hawa ni Wakamba and Friends. So all the Kenyans there, but particularly celebrating, of course, culture from our amazing Kamba tribe right here, the 254. Alafu, uzuri wa kitu kama hii pia wameleta artists ambao wanatesa sana kutoka hapa nyumbani. So it's a good thing to see artists, DJs, personalities. Unajua wakitoka nyumbani wakiendelea. Unaelewa? Alafu unajua Wakamba unaona ka gitaa pale nyuma pale kwa stage. Unaona stage imewaka, artists wako pale. So an amazing kind of thing, and I'm glad we get to meet the guys who are organizing this. Winnie, thank you very much, because tunajua, as you've said yourself, being away from home, kidogo unaweza jiweka peke yako, you recluse yourself kwa sababu it's a new environment, mental health. So I'm glad mbuvi pale kujibamba tu, nice and easy. Hebu tusikie kidogo vile wanasema huko. You can see the whole band there. It's a full live session. Movie pale, of course, ana entertain mbaya, Wakamba wanajinice mbaya, full attire, unaona maneno ni A-okay. Kila kitu iko best kabisa. And I love the fact that we are bringing you these pictures live from the United Kingdom, and our very own Willy Tuva Kokule mzazi mwenyewe, and he's been interacting with lots of Kenyans. Plus, we'll also be catching up with DJ JR Pale, who also is a DJ who is on the lineup. Lots of amazing events that are happening, and as we tell from a few weeks back, remember we had the DIASPORA conference festival in Washington. Now we're in the UK, and the Kenyan culture is still being celebrated. Ona DJ JR hapo vile ana entertain watu. Hey, kadingi ningi. Wewe vibes kabisa. Hapa I think kitu imekosa ni sisi kukua huko wewe. Hey Winnie, lazima tuongee hivi vitu kwa sababu there's a lot happening on stage right now. Unaona wase pale wanajinice artists from the 254. Wewe unaweza imagine ukiwa away from home alafu uletewe msanii ambayo umemtii mbaya sana. Some good kind of vibes there all the way from the UK. Ona Tuva pale ataingia kwenye stage, anapiga dance kidogo mtu wetu. Hey, dance. Some good vibes anytime, you know, anytime we are there. And I love the fact that it's only on Diaspora Connect where you can enjoy such vibes, even if you're not there on ground. But you know, that's our usual standard. Kama ni kuona kwa heri sign tuko pale. Kama ni all those stories by Kenyans for Kenyans told in the Kenyan kind of way. You know, there's only one place you can get them, which is right here on Citizen TV. We'll continue with those nice pictures all the way from the UK. But right now, I want us to come back home kidogo and let us do some sights and sounds. In case you're new to the show, this is where I show you an area, a region, an aerial view of a particular country, city, region, and then you at home, the most important person on the show, you come through on all our avenues of communication. Alafu, una guess, alafu by the end of the show, you will, of course, know which city it is or which country that is. And today, this is our sights and sounds. Take a look at this amazing kind of area somewhere in this amazing world. Angalia nightlife pale, unaona hizo roundabout zao. Ukiangalia hivi maneno iko tu okay. Angalia structures pale. That right there, a nice kind of church. Look at the surroundings. Angalia mandhari hapo. And if you can guess where this is, make sure you jump on our hashtag Diaspora Connect at Citizen TV if you are on the X app. Alafu pia our amazing family that is on Instagram at Diaspora Connect KE. Slide through our DMs to Ambia Neville, I know this country, I've been here or I've always wanted to go here. Angalia hizo barabara manzi, angalia expressway yao vile imeng'aa mbaya sana. Where is this in the world? If you can guess, please come through. Let me know what city it is. If you know the country, sao, what city is it? Come through, guess, because of course I will be letting you know about some few interesting things, some facts about this particular region so that you can be able to narrow it down. Oh, look at that greenery. Ay. Trees everywhere, looking so good. Coastline pale kwenye maji. Ooh. That right there is our sights and sounds. So at home, please make sure you come through also on our WhatsApp line. Would love to hear from you. And talking about loving to hear from you, I love the fact that I also have an amazing guest in studio. I have Joyce. Joyce, take a look at this amazing background of mine. Angalia place.
Yes.
Just look at the area, look at the surroundings, look at the buildings. Angalia mountains, mandari hapa. Look at a few structures here and there. Look at the nightlife.
Yeah.
So I want you to guess. This is your first guess. Your first guess, you can guess anything you want. Where do you think this is? If you know the country, if you know the city where this is, I would love to get your answer. And before we continue, Joyce, where do you think this is?
This is...
Najaribu kusoma. Haiko hata kwa Kizungu. Umetafuta Tomboya Street hapa.
Nimetafuta. You know, kwa sababu nataka kuvisit Spain, I'm just gonna guess Spain. Although I doubt,
it's
but...
Right. That's your first guess. That's a good guess.
Yeah.
It's good. You've mentioned some good things. So, Joyce, our amazing guest today on the Hangout Show, amesema, akiangalia hivi anaona hapa ni pahali Spain.
Where I wanna go.
Unaona, ana manifest hivi hapa na pale. I love it. Also, when you say Spain, why do you say Spain is one of the places you'd like to visit?
I love the culture there. You know, it's very relaxing.
Yeah.
Alafu, I have been doing salsa dancing.
Ooh, by the way, ni masalsa daily.
Nikifanya salsa, and I'm planning to take some Spanish classes. You know, so nasikia ni kama Spain is calling my name. Yeah, it's calling my name.
Hata mimi nikiwa high school kidogo nilikuwa nasema if there's an instrument I have to learn, it has to be the guitar, because I would love to, you know, be there by the beach, serenade one or two, you know, Abian kind of lifestyle.
Mimi nilikuwa nasema nataka kucheza
violin.
I don't know whether it's too late.
No, it's never too late to learn something new. And I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad that we will be learning a lot from you, especially the fact that mambo ya diaspora umeenda, umeona, and we always love to hear, especially our people. Wakituambia especially about the experiences za maju, because one of us tukiona vile ameenda kushine, pia sisi tunataka tuende na tushine kabisa. So Joyce Wambua is here with us. For those who don't know you, don't know about you, talk to them in a nutshell who you are, what you do.
Yes. So kwa majina naitwa Joyce Wambua Osborne.
Yes.
I'm a lover of life. I'm an explorer. I love to travel, to visit new places. I love people. I just love new experiences, but I also hold some roles. You know, I have my master's, my CPA, and I am a mother.
Amazing.
You know, and I'm a very curious person. I love to learn. I'm a life learner. Yeah, I'm a very, very curious person.
And talking about learning, what are some of the things that you've learned, especially when it comes to traveling? Because as you've said, haukutoka tu Kenya ukaingia maju, but you've also traveled to many places. You've heard things, you've experienced things. What are some of the top 3 things that you'd tell, especially guys who are travelers, guys who haven't traveled, about your experience with traveling? Yeah,
so traveling makes you open-minded. That's the one thing I love about traveling. And I migrated to the US from Kenya, right? Nimeishi huko miaka nyingi.
Yes.
But the one thing I told my children is that was my dream, to live in the US. But it's a very big world. I want you to explore the world and find your own dreams. It's okay if it's America, but it doesn't have to be. So I found people who travel, they're very open-minded, they're very accepting. You know, they know there's no right or wrong way. It's just a different way of doing things. But there's no right or wrong. But traveling is fun.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Of course, I hear that.
A lot.
I can see that. Especially ukiwa na passport yako, instead of it picking up dust, unajikakamua kidogo ndio
unachukua
at
hizo
least.
stamps. You're collecting those stamps. Twende. Where are we going next?
That's the kind of energy we're trying to manifest and bring to you. And I love the fact that we have you here, Joyce. And as we continue this journey, we'll be chopping it up. Also, we'll be talking to a few Kenyans ambao wako maju, wamekonka, wamefanya mazuri. So I'm glad that you're here with me. And before I go to my first guest, I want you to tell guys how they can follow you on social media, how they can connect with you, because we are the #1 connecting show. Lazima connect. So please tell guys how they can follow you on all social media platforms.
Okay, so you can follow me on Instagram, joyful_faces. TikTok is also joyful_faces. YouTube is at Joyful Faces. And then I have a website, www.seasonsofme.org. Alafu my Facebook people, J Osborne. You know, I go by J, you know, in my official name is Joyce, but I also go by J. So Facebook, watanipata hapo J Osborne.
J Osborne, okay. More from Joyce. And for sure, as you can tell, we'll be having a joyful time. And talking about good things happening, I want us to go all the way to America right now and talk to our first amazing guest. But before that, take a look at this. Right there, you can see Rukia is in first place, jumping over the hurdles and almost making it to the finish line. She actually makes it to the finish line in record time. And that right there is our amazing Kenyan guest with us, Rukia Nusra. I'm glad to introduce you, first time ever on Diaspora Connect. Tell us where you are, how has your week been? Talk to us, Rukia.
Hi guys, my name is Rukia Nusra, and right now I'm in Lexington, Kentucky, representing. I'm a student athlete, and of course representing Kenya in the sprints.
Nice, amazing. We just saw you do the hurdles, 100-meter dash, and we saw you dusting people. You know, people know Kenyans as the people who invented running. Is this something you always hear, or is that something is our own advantage?
That's something I had to take a risk and do, because you know Kenya is known for like distance running and all that, and I was like, I want to be unique, I want to try something new, and there you go, it works. Like it really works. Yeah.
Yeah, it really works. As we can see there, you only know number 1. You don't know number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I'm glad that you're here with us. For those people who are watching you for the first time, maybe you could give them a bit of a nutshell of how you left Kenya to go all the way to the US, about that amazing journey. Was it an easy kind of journey? What are some of the opportunities that manifested themselves or opened up in the US for you to actualize that dream? Rukia, please talk to us about the journey to the diaspora.
Okay, my journey to the diaspora was not easy. It's something that I wanted to when I was young. Like I wanted to be a sprinter, and you know, like I said, Kenya is not known for sprinting, so we never had like we have good coaches, but we never had like those kind of coaches that we have here in the US. So I was like, I had to take a risk. That was in 2024. And I had raw talent. I was like, if I get like proper training, proper facilities and everything, I might just get to the road that I want. And that's like going to the Olympics with the short sprints. And I got here in 2024. I started with the school back in Ohio before transferring to Kentucky, because Kentucky is known of, it's like a hurdle U. It's called hurdle U here in the States because it's known of producing good hurdlers. I don't know if people they know Masai Russell, the 2024 Olympic gold medalist, Sydney McLaughlin, all of them came from the school that I'm in right now. So yeah, that was my journey, and it wasn't easy. Like I said, it comes with a lot of sacrifice, a lot of risks, a lot of patience and discipline. Yeah.
For sure. Discipline, sacrifice, some of those things that also you need to become an amazing kind of athlete that you are. And representing the country, is that having Kenya on your back, is that something that you, as you've said, is it something that pushes you forward, Ama? Is it something that you're just like, you whisper it in some corners, or it's only shown when you're about to, you know, conquer the race? Talk to us about having that Kenyan identity and embracing it, especially being away from home.
Always like presenting Kenya is always part of the pride. I just like wearing like the Kenyan, like you see today, I have like the Kenyan shirt. I have like the Kenyan bracelet. Like it's always a pride representing my country. It's something that pushed me. But I'm like, I want to represent my country in the short sprint since it's known for the distance and all that. I know like people like Omanyala came to prove that thing wrong. But as a woman, I just want to be like the Kenyan woman representing my country in the short sprints. That's why I'm really proud. I'm always proud embracing my flag, like the Kenyan flag. Everywhere I go, I tell people I'm Kenyan. They confuse me with Nigerian. I'm like, no.
Kenyan. I like that. Talk to us about some of the accomplishments that you've made, because you've said you're a student athlete. Does that mean kuna pesa pahali naingia? You know, people are wondering, how are you? You know, you are making your money. How are you living? You look so good. You look, you know, you're all about your business. You're all about your talent. You're all about being the best in your field. Talk to us about some of those things.
Like I said before, it actually comes with sacrifice. And now being like a student athlete, you don't get like, the money you get is just to sustain you, like getting food and paying your rent and just like the small stuff that you can buy with the money. But it's not like a huge sum of money that you can do stuff with. But you have to be patient, because now that I'm a student athlete, like if I get to running good times and sign like a 3 contract or a deal,
that would be nice.
That's the part. That's the part that comes to the patience and everything, because I have to sign a deal. a shoe contract to get like good money. But for now, I'm just a student. I'm unemployed. I'm depending on the school to pay my rent and my food and everything.
And talk to us about some of those achievements that you've been able to achieve, because tunajua ukiwa huko you're top at the top, and I don't want to be the one to blow your trumpet, but I want you to be able to stand on business and tell us some of those accolades and some of those achievements that you've been able to conquer thus far.
So, as far as I've got here right now, the only achievement that I have is running good times. Like I've been able to run great times, and those running great times will help me get to a good shoe contract, as I said.
Yes.
And let me just go off topic. Like the only advantage that is here that we don't get back in Africa, if you sign like a shoe contract here in the States, it's a good deal. It's a good amount of money. You get like a good deal than way back in Africa. So that's the advantage here, and that's what I'm looking for, and that's what I'm working for right now, to get like a shoe contract. And yeah.
That's amazing. And since you've become a part of our family here at Diaspora Connect, we'll definitely be praying for you. We'll definitely be encouraging you, cheering you on. Anytime you need our support, please don't hesitate to put them out there. And I know some of those deals are partnerships with like the biggest brands out there. I know, like I see under your shirt, you have one of those brands I'm sure that you would love to, work with. So I'm glad that we are all about that. Plus, there are athletes right now. Kuna wale watu ambao kama mimi, if I'm being honest, sports day, I used to 100 meters. Nobody could see me, 100 meters. So there are, of course, parents who have children who are amazing athletes. And what would you tell them so as to nurture this, to grow it? Is it something that you'd tell parents, please, if your child is good in extracurricular, out of class, you should encourage that? Is that something that you would tell parents to do, especially when it comes to everything away from the classroom?
Yeah, actually what I'd tell the parents is just believe in a child, because if the child has like the talent, you're the one that gave God and you, because it comes from the parents and God. You're the one that gave the child the talent. So you have to nurture the talent. You have to believe in the kid. You have to support the kid and show full efforts that even if it's like a weird, like, there's some sports that you don't do back in Kenya. Even if it's those kind of sports, just believe in a kid, support the kid. It will bear fruits one day. Because for me, I'm a living witness. My parents believed in me. My parents supported me. My parents were always there for me. Whenever I told them I want to go to certain meets, I was young. My parents used to support me. My dad used to take me to places, and my mom and my sisters. So all you have to do as a parent is believe your kid, push them. Like if you want to push them through, you can push them to big grades. And that's amazing. Rukia, we salute you. This show was made to highlight amazing Kenyans who are on that journey to greatness. I can't wait for us to hear your name when you're in the Olympics representing us. I can't wait for all those games that are held all around the world. Can't wait to hear your name. Can't wait to see you shine, sing the national anthem, stand on that #1 board. I'm sure those are many things that you have already pictured in your own cabal. Yeah.
Well, I'm sure, yes.
You guys should wait for me in the LA
Yes.
Olympics 88.
So, you'll be there, definitely. Please tell us on social media how we can follow you so that we can be a part of the journey. We can support you in all those things, especially when it comes to social media and other ways in which we can support you.
Yeah, all my platforms like Instagram and TikTok, I go by Nusra Rukia. Even on Facebook, just Nusra Rukia, Nusra Rukia. That's my name on both Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok.
Amazing. And there's young girls from all over Kenya, from Eldoret, Mombasa, Nakuru, from every single point of Kenya who are watching you, and they're like, sijui kama naeza fika hiyo level yako. I don't know if I can get to your level. They might be discouraged. Or as you said, not many people are competing in the short races. Not many people are doing the 200 meters, the 100 meters. How would you encourage that young girl who is good at sports but doesn't get enough support, whether it's from the government, institutions, parents? How would you, Rukia, as being a champion, how would you encourage that young girl, that young man who loves sports, has a passion for it, has the talent, but environment, factors, many different things keep putting them down?
what I'd say to them is first things first, you have to believe in yourself, because if you believe in yourself, other people will see and they'll start believing in you. Believe in yourself, push yourself, go for it. Like, don't let somebody tell you what to do or limit you to what you want to do. Push yourself, believe in yourself. It's you versus you. Don't compare yourself with others. Don't compare yourself back in Kenya with someone who's out here in the States or just outside Africa. It's you versus you. If you start you versus you, that will push you to the next level, that you start competing you versus other people. So believe in yourself, push yourself, show people that you can do that, and then start seeing like the potential, and then eventually start supporting you. And don't choose an event because something like Kenya or it's famous. Do what you want, like do it for you. Don't do it for others.
You're always your biggest competition. As long as you can get over, you'll be in a better place. Thank you very much, Rukia. Also, I'm sure there are students who are also athletes who are like Rukia. Are there opportunities for us to come to Kentucky or to go to different institutions and enroll and do these many different things and be in the same shoes as you? Are there opportunities like that?
Yeah, there's plenty. Actually, there's plenty of opportunities. You don't have to come from Kenya and just come direct to Kentucky. I never came from Kenya and came to Kentucky. You can just come and go to like a junior college if your time is not good, because they need like good times to come to these big universities. So you can come from Kenya, go to these junior colleges, and from the junior colleges, you can get like good opportunities to come to transfer to the big colleges and come to Kentucky and other schools that are here. So there's plenty of opportunities and plenty of chances. So you just have to be smart in class and put a little effort on the track or any other sport, because it's not only track and field. You can come with basketball, football, anything. So yeah, there's plenty of opportunities.
Nice. And I know you have people that you left back home in the 254, loved ones, classmates, people, relatives. And I want you, this segment of the show is where we give out our salams. We send all the greetings and love to all those people who've been supporting you from day one, who've been loving on you, texting you, praying for you. So I just want you to big up everybody, especially as you've heard, the relatives, friends, family that you left back here in Kenya, and also big up all those other people that you've met in Kentucky. I'm sure you've met Kenyans. I'm sure you've met many other people who've helped you along the journey. So please, this is that time to appreciate them and to send your salams to them.
Okay. I'll just like to appreciate my parents, my dad, Haji Adede, my mom, my sister, like my siblings that really supported me like mentally. It's so hard. I forgot to mention that it's so hard, like to have like a good mental stability when you're abroad and by yourself in diaspora. So I'm grateful for my family back at home. They've been able to keep me on my 10 toes. And my brother here, my brother is in Kansas too. And my teammates back in Kenya, the ones we used to train with, we used to call it Team Flourish. My coach back in Kenya was so nice. It's called Coach Changui. And I'm grateful for them. Here, I met good people too. My coach here is so amazing. He's called Coach Green. I'd like to appreciate him too. My teammates. Actually, one of my teammates is the one helping me hold my phone up. And she's my friend here from Ghana. I'd like to appreciate her too. And everybody that supports me, my fans that I don't know, I'm just grateful for you all. And yeah.
Thank you very much, Champion Rukia. Thank you very much. We appreciate you. I was waiting I couldn't wait to have you on the show because you're such an inspiration. Being a champion, as you've said, being away from home is not easy. So for you to elevate yourself, to elevate your game, to go all the way from, you started off at a junior and now you're in the big leagues, Kentucky, and I'm sure it's only up from here. So bless up yourself, Rukia. Can't wait to join you some other time. Si ati utusahau ukishinda gold medal. Lucky Rukia, ukitusahau. Tutakuwa tumekosana. Let me just read you 2 messages here from people who are watching, who really appreciate you. One says, congratulations to Rukia. Being disciplined and believing in yourself and working hard has inspired me me a lot among many people who are watching. I'm Njoroge Jr. watching from Elbagon in Nakuru County. Hi, I'm Charles Mungai watching from Olkalau. Say hi to
Charles.
Rukia and pass my congratulations message to her. Tell her she's a champion and she is a star. Dennis from Nyanyuki also here saying, please salimia sana huyo champion wetu Rukia. Tell her we love her from Kenya na asikubali watu wamshinde kwa race yoyote. Hey, lots of good messages coming in, Rukia, for you. Sam Kuria also here from Limuru anasema, wow, she looks so beautiful, plus anawapiga kwenye race. What a Kenyan champion. Thank you very much, Diaspora Connect.
You.
So big up yourself, Rukia, and we appreciate you so much. So continue having blessed kind of weekend and week ahead. Can't wait to reconnect with you, but salute, and please, when it comes to running, hey, continue showing them dust. Dust is constant. You know what we say?
Constant. K for constant.
Exactly. Big up yourself. And right there, all the way from Kentucky, student, athlete, Rukia. She's doing amazingly well. Joyce, don't you agree?
Oh my God, it's impressive.
It's impressive.
She's doing really good.
Yes,
and,
a student athlete.
And she's a student.
Yes.
It's not easy, you know, being in a different country, you're running, you're a student. Like being a student in the US is tough.
It's tough.
Yeah, most of us, we were students in the US and we were working and we were young mothers and trying to juggle all that without family. It's tough.
But I'm glad you're here because we always love to hear those stories of resilience. We always love to hear the triumph kind of stories.
Yeah.
Because as she said, Majua ikwangi all rosy.
No. And you know what? The part that a lot of people don't talk about is the emotional struggle when you travel abroad. Because you don't have your family there to love on you and support you and for you to talk to them and all that. You're usually by yourself. So the emotional part is what I feel like most of the time we don't talk about it. People just think maybe you're struggling financially, which some people do struggle financially. You know, but there's way more than that. Yeah.
Rukia, thank you very much. We appreciate you. Hopefully we'll connect with you later on in the year or in the new year so that we know about your progress. Thank you for
having me. I'm so grateful for that.
Of course, anytime. You're our family member now, so please, anytime. Big up yourself. That is Rukia all the way in Kentucky, student, athlete, champion. Ay. What more could you ask for? And she's already told us, discipline muhimu. Unajua ukiwa out there, especially if you're also an athlete. Na umesikia ameambiwa, yes, shule inafanya ile kitu. She's okay. Courtesy of the school, because she runs well. You've seen there, she keeps that good time. She keeps on saying, you need to have that good time. And I love that. Joyce, before we continue connecting with all our amazing audience, please talk to us about your journey kutoka Kenya mpaka Maju. Because we know, as you've said, it's not an easy journey, because we always love to hear that story, you know. Because there are those people who wako na passports, lakini wasa wanashanga, what is the next step? Ama wako, they know the opportunity where it lies. They've already applied for it, but now it's about, should I go for it? So talk to us about that journey, your journey to the diaspora. Give it to us in a nutshell, and then we'll continue picking it up.
Yeah, so my journey, I'm a dreamer. You know, I always used to sit outside the window and I knew there was a better life somewhere. I didn't know where, you know, but I knew there was a better life. My parents did an amazing job raising us, my mom and dad. I come from a good family, very structured. Hi, Mama. I say hi to my mom. Yeah, very structured. My dad did a lot of work in loving us and making sure we had good education.
Yes.
But I wanted more. You know, I went to KU, right? And I met amazing friends. Actually, today is my BFF from KU's birthday. Happy birthday, Nora. I give her a shout out.
Nice.
Yeah, I went to KU. I met Nora. We were best friends. But I also had another very, very good friend of mine, a childhood friend. So we used to be competitive growing up. And he happened to go to the US before me. So when he went there, I was like, hey, hata mimi nataka kuja hiyo.
I mean,
let's see, we are best friends. You know, so I gave him I'd finished KU, so nikampatia my applications, akani apply shule Iowa State. So I initially went to Iowa State.
Iowa. Oh,
Yeah. Nikaishi naye hapo kidogo, but kulikuwa na challenges. You know, if you read my book, utapata there was some challenges, like nikienda huko I had $200. Hiyo sio pesa nyingi.
Na hapa Kenya inakaa pesa mingi, lakini kidogo kizungumkuti. But I want us to talk about those challenges because napenda audience yetu wakijua majuu inabamba, kuna vitu zinabamba, but also there's another set of life that comes with it, or this is how to navigate through it. So glad Joyce you're here because I want us to go and connect with another amazing Kenyan who is conquering different territories.
Nice.
And if you're at home and you're just joining us, shame on you because hizi hekaya za diaspora zimeweza mbaya sana. Joyce is here. We just finished with Rukia, a champion all the way in Kentucky State, student athlete. And now we get to meet another Kenyan who is also conquering many territories. She went to the UK, saw what the ends are saying, and then she was like, okay, let me continue conquering the world. And she went all the way to the 305. That is Miami, and that is where now it's a playground. She does her thing there. You know, she's conquering many territories, and that's why we had to have her pull up on us right here on Diaspora Connect to give us her story, because her story is a unique kind of story. I don't know if we've had it before on Diaspora Connect, but I want to introduce you to Niva. Hey, Niva, how are you?
Hello. Thank you for having me.
Of course. Mambo vipi? Uko poa lakini?
This is an amazing introduction.
How good or how bad is your Swahili?
On a scale of 0 to 10, I would say a good 5. 4, 5. When I come to Kenya, it's different.
It's different.
But my friends always tease me for it.
I love it. Thank you very much for joining us. Tell our audience where you are right now. I don't know if you can show us a glimpse of a view or something. Where are you? Talk to us about what's the time right now. And are there any interesting things that have happened during the week? A highlight to your week that you can share with us?
Yes, so I currently just moved into my apartment, so very unfurnished, living off of just a mattress right now. As for the view is just sunny right now. We have buildings around us, palm trees, women in bikinis, men in their swimsuits. It's a fun view. As for the highlight, I've just been settling in, running into some old friends, and just catching up.
When you say you've just moved into your new apartment, were you living at a different location? Now you've moved to somewhere else. And how is that moving process? Because in Kenya, if I want to move, it's a 2-second thing. I call my pickup guy. He's there moving everything from 6th floor, and we are into the next location. Talk to me about the moving process. Is it an easy kind of process? Are there rules that are set? Talk to us.
So move in. Yes, I miss Kenya. The move in has been the most difficult, challenging move in anyone can ever. Well, I mean, any move in is difficult. I've had good friends, but the process to show your documents, get into an apartment, not easy. And then I miss Kenya when it comes to assembling furniture because we have help. We have people to help us. Here, you got to do it on your own. So it is difficult. And prior to that, I was in the UK for 6 years, went back to Kenya for a year. Now I'm back in Miami.
Oh, amazing. Because I want you to relive or tell us about your journey, because leaving Kenya is one thing, going to the UK and the US is a whole different type of situation. So when, at how old did you leave Kenya? And you told us you went to the UK. How was that like, getting to know a different place, a different community, different culture? Because I'm sure there are some of the things that you were experiencing in Kenya, you've not experienced them in the UK and also in the US. So talk to us about that opportunity. What opened up for you to travel so that we can get our audience up to speed with you?
Yes, of course. So I graduated high school in the midst of COVID, and I really wanted to do pre-med or become a doctor because my dad had suffered a heart attack and I just wanted to go into that field.
But it was proven to be very difficult during COVID. We were the unfortunate year that we could not graduate with in high school. We couldn't graduate with any certifications. So it was really just all our internal assessments that we had. And so went and pivoted my degree to a biomedical career. Studied science for 6 years in the UK. The UK was not my favorite city. I was in Wales. Very rainy, very depressing, but the beauty of the UK is that there were a lot of Kenyans around me. My best friends had traveled from high school. We were 4 hours apart. We would try and see each other as often as we can. So it was a very cushioning experience because you have people from home that you can rely on. But also, the UK was a friendly-ish environment. It wasn't terrible. I had family around as well. As per settling there, whether there were any cultural shocks, I think in Wales predominantly everyone was very, very, very friendly. When you go into London, it was very, they're always busy and occupied. They're always on their phones. They're always doing something. So it's very hard to connect with people in the city itself, but Wales was a very friendly city. And what prompted my move was just I had a dream when I was 6 years old. I wanted to be in the US, and here I am.
So it all starts with a dream.
It all starts with a dream and Ellen DeGeneres. Yeah. I loved her shows.
Yeah, that's a common theme for the show today. Joyce here in studio told us about the same thing. She always pictured herself in the United States when she was a child growing up in Kenya. So I love the fact that now we're getting a different, apart from just having your passport, dreaming is also one of the processes you need. So talk to us. So you come back to Kenya, you learn new things about Kenya, you get to know some new, because you went to the UK for 6 years study. When you came back to Kenya, what are some of the things that you learned or saw about Kenya that you were like, okay, I'm feeling this sauce, or I wasn't used to this, but okay, if this is how you guys are doing things. Were there any foods, anything that came across your stay when you came back for that year that you were like, okay, this is different, or I could get used to this, or this, no.
That's a very good point. So actually, I was still in the UK looking for jobs. I had lived in Miami already. I was looking for jobs at the time being. And I was always on call with mom and dad. And I was like, I don't know how I feel about coming back home to Kenya, because I've lived away. I like the independence. I like the life that I've created for myself outside. And then something changed. I just started learning about the history of our company. I started learning about the history of just my community, how my grandfathers had come to Kenya, just things where I was just like, this is so amazing. And I came back because I was not able to find a job at the time. And I came back and I was just appreciative of how, Kenya has a way of slowing you down, not in a way that hinders you, but really in a way that allows you to connect, not only with the people next to you or besides you, but the people around the nature, just seeing wildlife. I'm an animal lover, so just seeing them, being around them, it's something different. So yeah, coming back, I did have a cultural shock because I do see the amount of foreigners that have come to Kenya. That was something where I was like, wow, this is interesting. But other than that, I missed my ugali, I missed my sukuma, I missed my githeri, but I'm back, I was back at the time and I was just enjoying everything.
And when you've talked about company, you've talked about family, how is it like for your Kenyan family or your family for you to come back home, see this is what we have, this is our culture, this is everything. How is it like taking that family business, family company, and taking it and running with it, and you using your own experiences with life, with the way you've said your love for animals and the culture and the people? How do you navigate that into making it company and business and continue flourishing, especially away from home?
Away from home has been a challenge this week, especially because I've just been settling in and everything. But in terms of the company, I can tell you from my mom's perspective, I'm the only child, so I can say she was very excited. for me to come back for that period of time and just learn about the company in general. So we're fourth generation Kenyan. The company has been in Kenya for 64 years. So I had a lot of learning to do. I had to understand what it was prior to that, what I want to create. And I think principles and values are something that are really important to me, not only in just my company, but just friendships in general. I like to lead by, authenticity. I like to lead by honesty. So, even when it comes to taking over small responsibilities of the company, it was really just understanding how to communicate with fellow Kenyans, because you're building the company together. As Kenyans, as a community, you're building it together. And I really just wanted it to be a place where we could showcase craftsmanship. Because one thing I say, and I say this all the time, when my friends come from abroad, when they come to Kenya, they feel like their life has truly been touched in a different way. And I say this because you're in Mombasa, someone comes with a plaque of wood and they're like, hey, we're gonna carve your name. In 30 minutes, it's done. And he's come back smiling. Or you have an artist making a button and they're so happy with the work that they put into. So it's really just showcasing that, respecting them for the work that they do, showing them that they can be here on a global stage. We want Kenya to be appreciated around the world, the US included, everywhere else included. And it's really just that led me to taking over my part and having a very big support system in Kenya.
I like that, and I'm sure it's not been an easy kind of process, especially as you've said, being away from home, being in a different city environment, you're talking to Kenyans, but also what I hear in your message is love for coming back home is a part of this, you having that connection with back home. Talk to us about that journey, because going to the diaspora, experiencing the world is one thing, and then coming back home to implement, to put together all these worldly experiences, that's a whole different story. Is that an important thing to you? And if it is, please talk to the other Kenyans who are in the diaspora about the journey of coming back home, coming back to reinvest in home, if those things are important.
I love the way you said coming back to reinvest in home. It is very important. The reason why I came abroad to study not only biomedical science, I'm currently doing an MBA. So the reason why I came to do all these things is because I want to help the people. Sometimes I see a disconnect with people coming in from abroad who've not lived in Kenya, but they come in abroad. They don't speak the language. Not that I'm the best at speaking the language, but understanding the culture and bringing, let's say, healthcare initiatives, water sanitation projects. I think it's very important first to communicate and connect with the community first. Some of my work when I was back in Kenya was really just working with informal communities and just seeing what they need, whether it is water sanitation, whether it is sexual education for school systems, whether it's books that they need, whether it is healthcare outpatient clinics. I mean, when you're going deep inside Laikipia or whether you're going somewhere else, it's very difficult to get hospital treatment. It's very difficult to have nurses. So coming back, it's really just putting in effort, finding a community that also wants to build. Everyone who's left, we've all struggled to find a job, but one thing that I've realized is that Kenya will always welcome you. Kenya is not gonna throw you away. It's always gonna welcome you. And because of that reason, it's so important to build, because we've taught, my Kenyan history has always been narrated to me. I'm always told to appreciate the people around me. And so it's just really building with them and bringing the knowledge I have, the people I know, networking amongst those areas and just building it.
Okay. And thank you very much for breaking that down in a way that we can all understand, because that journey is important, it's essential, and there are circumstances we do understand that hinder some of us from coming back home. It can be the papers, can be work schedule. We understand that, but anytime you're saying is that anytime you get that free time, leeway, you're able to connect back home, that should be your mission. And I like and I agree with that statement right there. Also, when it comes to having a good time, anytime I see Miami, anytime I see, it's a good time, on a lighter note, talk to me about that experience, like a social life, work-life kind of balance, because I'm sure as you're out there, there is a lot to enjoy and also a lot to learn from.
So one thing I'll say about Miami is it is full of culture. You have the Latinas, you have the Caribbeans, you have so much culture in this city. So whether it's daytime fun that you want to be or be on a yacht, whichever one you want, you can have. With Miami, I think it's very important to just know your crowd. When I first moved here, I didn't know a lot of people, but I came here with a very open mind, and I really just in my 20s wanted to live in this city and just, be open to it, have a positive experience, and that's what came back to me. In terms of going out and stuff, this is the city. Of course, it's not very budget friendly at the moment. Right now, prices are very inflated, but it's a beautiful city. There's tons of things to do. Best time to come here would be March, not right now. It's very hot. It's scorching hot. One thing I always tell about, the people when I meet people here in Miami is that this is a mini Nairobi. Sherehe continues in Kenya. Sherehe here is the same. It's always the same.
Okay, so Shere is constant. Okay. And also earlier on, you had talked about moments in which you weren't feeling so well. How do you get over those dark moments where you miss home, you want to fly back in an instant, you wish there was a time machine or a travel time machine? Also, those moments when you're missing your ugali, you're missing your people, how do you make sure you can get out of that dark spot and come out smiling and keep on keeping up with what you need to do?
That's a very good question. I think for me, it is really just surrounding myself with people who understand me, understand what I need, understand how to support me. Even whether it is, across continents and whether it's back in Kenya, I have friends who are always there. Almost whenever I need them, they're always there, and vice versa. I have family who's very supportive, very understanding. I mean, this journey would not have been possible if it wasn't for my family supporting me. I know a flight is not always easy to take, and circumstances obviously change from time to time. But I think that constant communication, not like don't put yourself in a bubble when you're abroad. This is to anyone listening. Just surround yourself with people, talk to people, have a good friend group that you can trust, that, you can do things with so you're not alone. And overall, just enjoy every moment of this because, the dark days are very short, and this is an opportunity at the end of the day for anyone, Take it, embrace it, and just carry forward and embrace everything with positivity. Embrace.
Love it. We could talk all night. We could spend a lot of time debating and talking about the diaspora, but two things before you go. One of them, I would love you to send out your salams. Just like you've said, you have your Kenyan people here. I want you to send out your salams, shout them out, your friends, your family, and also that amazing community that you have with you in Miami, the 305. So please, Neva, let's do that.
Yes, of course. So thank you, Mom and Dad, for this amazing opportunity. I hope to see you soon. Thank you to my friends watching this. I know there's Kiende, Serena, Zane, the little baby brother. Thank you for Anvi. Thank you for every single person, even when it comes to business calls, whenever I've needed you guys for help. Thank you. Anyone else I've missed, thank you. To my Miami group, thank you for hosting me for a couple of days while I was pretty much homeless. Thank you for being with me. Thank you for just, supporting me in every way, shape, and form.
All right. And we really do appreciate you. And plus, you become our new family member. And since you're our family member here at Diaspora Connect, that comes with one task, Niva, which is you automatically become our ambassador. So in the 305, we don't have any ambassadors there. So as you go on talking to people in Miami, as you're out there, please remind them that, there's an amazing show that talks to Kenyans, is about Kenyans. We're all about celebrating. I was there, I was celebrated. Tell them about us because you are our Diaspora Connect ambassador now since you're part of the family. Is that okay?
Yes, of course. And thank you so much for hosting me. Thank you so much for letting me share my story. This has been amazing.
Of course. And when you make that trip back home, just like the way Joyce is seated here, we would love to host you, hear how the company and the family and everything else is doing. So please put that on the list of things to do this year somewhere. Is that okay?
Yes, of course. That's very much jotted down.
And before you leave, there's something that we do on the show. It's called Sights and Sounds. And I just want to show you the aerial view of this country. And then maybe you could guess where you think this is before you go. So look at this place right now and tell me where you think this is. At home, please check out our Sights and Sounds. When we come back, I'll be telling you about some of the interesting facts about this place. But right now, I want Niva, all the way from Miami in the US, to look at this place and tell me, can she guess where this is? Have you traveled here? Have you seen it in a movie? Yes. So any guesses thus far, Niva?
I am trying. I saw ocean first and now I see city. This does not look like Ukunda. Where are we? I have
somewhere in the world. It's nowhere in Kenya. That I can tell you for real.
Oh, it's nowhere in Kenya. Okay, well, I'm going to guess. I'm going to sound very bad geography-wise. I'm going to guess Rome. I don't think so.
Rome. So Rome.
Take a wild guess and say Rome.
Rome. Okay, don't worry. There's no wrong answers here. But at the end of the show is when we'll know if it's right or wrong. But thank you very much, Niva, for joining us, sharing your amazing story. We salute you. This show was made for amazing Kenyans who are conquering different territories like you. So salute, kabisa. So can't wait to see you and hear from you later on in the year. And that right there, Niva, fashion doctor, all the way from the 305 in Miami. What an amazing kind of encounter. Unaona, kuna wengine wameachiwa kampuni so that they can, steady themselves and know how things are moving along. And I love the fact that we're having a joyful time, Joyce.
Yes. Joyful.
Yeah, I love that. Joyce is here with us, and we'll be continuing to talk about some of the challenges that, people face, our loved ones face in the diaspora. Plus, she has an amazing book, so she'll be telling us also about that. Also, some of the stories that are in between. But before I have our amazing DJ Vera play, let me read some of the things that you, our amazing audience, is telling me right now. Aya, wachanione. Who is this? Neville. You're a very good listener and therefore very good interviewer. Keep it up. It's the reason we've loved you from day one. All right. We miss you. We never miss an episode. Sally and Sam, United Kingdom. Sally and Sam, thank you very much. We really do appreciate you. Day ones. Yeah, we love it. Another one here. Hello. My question is, please ask Joyce, when it comes to opportunities that she's seeing Kenyans thrive in, can someone get a job in the informal sector? What do you think?
Yeah, I think so. So America has so many opportunities, but you also have to work very hard. It doesn't matter what sector you are in. You have to work hard. But the one thing I can say, it's rewarding. Your hard work really pays. Your education pays. So it doesn't matter what industry you are in, you are going to thrive if you're a hard worker.
You're a hard worker, disciplined. So I love it. More questions from you. Keep them coming through. But also a special shout out, especially to all those people who watch and they don't talk to us. A special shout out to Lydia, Alice, Jacqueline, Alushula, Florence Alushula, Lydia Alushula, wako Kakamega, and they are watching the show. They are my day ones. Thank you very much, day ones, for watching and being here with us. Watu wetu wa Ingo, kabisa. But right now, twende kwa dance floor, DJ Vera. Let's go to the Diaspora Connect dance floor.
Only fire, only water, only money, only money, only money, only money. We are put the fire, put the thunder, only money, only money, only money. Let the money bless you with body, oh baby. Star boy go bless you with money, oh baby. Let the money bless you with body, oh baby. Star boy go bless you with money, oh baby. Sucker, 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 baby. Sucker, 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 sucker. Yeah, they full up, lock, oh, yeah, they full up. Sucker, sucker, sucker. Baby, palanga my love, Monica dance to do the carnival, Baby, with you know that's in my casa, I say you must marry me. That's in my casa, your body they read you me, you must marry me. That's so cool, baby. Aroma to set you, aroma to set you. Me and you not till weekend, yo, not till weekend, yo. As you do that thing, does it make me high, bagger? But it's so soft, I go shop my mind, I put to sumame, baby, mama put to sumama, yo, baby, dancing, girl, dancing, my cosa, oh yeah, dancing in my voice, alaga, baby, love me tender, baby, palanga my love, Monica dance to do the very well, baby, what you know about I'm all alive. If they point God to my head, say make I deny you, I go tell them say lie, don't be like that. I fit spend all of my money on you, spend a couple million on you. If you love me, baby, say don't do, yeah. Special type of feeling that I feel when I'm with you. Oh, the mommy, anytime where I deal with you. I want your heart and soul and your own body too. I can't let you go. I'm beginning to fall in love. I'm beginning to fall in love. I'm beginning to fall in love. This love no be ordinary thing. It's supposed to be one night thing, but now I know they catch feelings. I get vexed when I see you with another person. No, I know they concentrate no more. Make you felicitate your love. Hold me tight and rock up.
Vibe ni Motamu Dance Concert and Color Splash taking place at KICC this 23rd August. Lil Minor, Triomio, Toxic Lyrically, Popendo Muziki, Nasiku and Klaus, and many more. Entry is free. Just purchase a pack of Indomil at the gate. Don't miss.
Sahi, kodi ya kushinda ni *779#. Smartphone, airtime, bundle, si lazima. Bado unaweza kucheza na kushinda. Dial *779# sasa, select option 1 na game ianze. Ukicheza sport, AI ya cheza inakufanyia analysis. Wewe unafocus tu na kushinda. Na marubani pia wanafly kwa kandege game, wakishinda in seconds bila bundles. Wini yako iko one dial away. Changamka, Dial star 779 hash sasa. Cheza, kuwa mjanja. Cheza smart. Gambling is addictive, not for persons under the age of 18.
Wateja huprefer stock zangu. Juu ziko tayari kuvaliwa pap. Lakini vile hii ekonomi imetufinya, ilinibidi kubadilisha sabuni nikatumia ingine rahisi. Bala, ilibidi nioshe kila kitu mara 2. Sikuwa na otherwise, nikarudia Ariel. Mi hupata clean and fresh results kwa mwosho mmoja tu. Ariel ndio siri yangu. Sasa stoli yangu iko popular sana.
Ariel, usafi bora kwa mwosho mmoja tu.
Salamu Maria, umejaa neema. Bwana yu nawe, umebarikiwa kuliko wanawake wote, na Yesu mzao wa tumbo lako amebarikiwa. Maria mtakatifu mama wa Mungu, utuombee sisi wakosefu, sasa na saa ya kufa kwetu. Amina.
Dial star 811 star 575 hash to get Salam Maria as your skiza tune.
Sahi, kodi ya kushinda ni star 779 hash. Smartphone, airtime, bundle, si lazima. Bado unaweza kucheza na kushinda. Dial star 779 hash sasa, select option 1 na game ianze. Ukicheza sport, AI ya cheza inakufanyia analysis. Wewe unafocus tu na kushinda. Na marubani pia wanafly kwa kandege game, wakishinda in seconds bila bundles. Wini yako iko one dial away. Changamka. Dial star 779 hash sasa. Cheza, kuwa mjanja. Cheza smart. Gambling is addictive, not for persons under the age of 18.
The September intake is now open. Visit www.spu.ac.ke or call our toll-free number 080-072-3000. St. Paul's University, the university of choice.
Special type of feeling that I feel when I'm with you. Oh, the mommy, anytime where I do with you. I want your heart and soul and your own body too. I can't let you go. I'm beginning to fall in love.
Mtazamaji, and that right there is DJ Vera on the ones and twos, making sure to go A-OK when it comes to that edutainment that you know us for. We are still the #1 connecting show in the region, and that is because of you, the most important person on the show. And once you talk to us, we are always, of course, there with you, ready to, of course, read all your amazing responses. Alafu, leo mumekam through manzere with such a good vibe. Nataka ni highlight some of those vibes. Aya, Sunset Vibes anasema hi Neville. Tonight show iko lit as always. Say hi to Joyce. And I wanted to ask, where did the cute salam videos? Unataka kuweka cute salam videos ziko ni juu. Sasa tukiwaambia mtutumie wengine wenu hamtaki kutuma, but cheki, tutumie yako sasa tutaweka next. Ndio? Send us a cute salam video and we shall be putting it. But thank you very much. Aya, Sam pia ko hapa, Sam and Sally. I had your message on WhatsApp. Thank you very much. Toxic Dancer ko hapa pia anasema hello Diaspora Connect. I am Shaban Yusuf watching from Kisumu Nyakach. Pap Onditi, a candidate now. I would like to spend my higher education in the US, Kentucky, bro. From your mouth to God's ears. Hapo sawa. Jim ako hapa anasema wagwan Neville ni Jim P Laja. Hapo big up yourself my bro. Ryan ako inside anasema Neville, my name is Ryan watching and I know exactly where that is because I've actually been there myself. Ay, Ryan, umeamua kukuja kutuambia uongo hapa. But if you've been there, manze, big up yourself. Anasema that right there is San Rafael de Herendia. Herendia in Costa Rica. Okay. Kuna wengine wenu ambao mnajua hii maneno. Aya, Valerie watching from Homa Bay. Are you sure Nivea is Kenyan? Yes, she's Kenyan. She said it. Born and raised in Kenya. Ameingia UK na US kuendeleza family business. She always comes to Kenya to make sure kila kitu iko A-okay. John pia amekaribia hapa. John, uko wapi? Unaenda wapi? Hi John, from Kiambu. I will go with the Finland for our sights and sounds. Anasema pia ni place angependa visit. Lots of interactions hapa. Wasu ako hapa, Black ako hapa. Anasema hi Neville, I'm your biggest supporter. Bazu, big up yourself. Kidole kwako manze, umeweza mbaya sana. Steph ako hapa pia anasema today we are in Singapore. Nani mwingine? Chris ako hapa sema show iko sawa kutoka Kariobangi South na show iko lit. Anasema hapo ni Thailand. Thank you very much for of course giving us all those interesting things that you have said. But you know you have to stick to the end of the show to know what answer that we are flowing with. But as you're seeing things are moving, Joyce, you want to change your answer a bit?
I do. I want to change my answer a little bit.
A little bit.
I thought about it. I looked at it again, and I think I have a different answer.
You think you have a different answer?
Do I get a take 2?
If I give you a take 2, it's looking like now you might get the answer.
You have to give me a take 2. I'm right here. You know, I am right here.
I love it. Aya. Yes. Take 2 yako itakuja before tumalizane.
Aya, sawa, sawa.
I love the fact that you're here. Please, as you're at home, keep on keeping up with us. Text us in, send us all those messages via our WhatsApp number, and also usipana ogopa pale kwenye Instagram, pale kwenye DM. Make sure you're all about us so that kila kitu ikuwe shwari kabisa. And before the break, we were talking to Joyce and she was telling us so many things about the diaspora going there. Akatuambia alikuwa na only $200 kwenye mfuko, na yeye ilikuwa mbele nyuma.
Lakini utatoboa. If you're hard working, utatoboa.
You know, in situations like that, when you're down, when everything around you is not looking too good, plus as you said, you already were a mom already.
Yeah.
So situations and environment inaweza kuwa ikikwambia ai hapana, hapa hakuna kutoboa.
Yes.
But you were resilient enough, ulijikakamua until diaspora ika work out.
Hey, me, I believe in myself, my friend. Hey, ushaona mtu anajiamini.
Hey, lazima ujiamini.
Yani mimi najiamini, but I can tell you kujiamini has taken me places.
Because that's what now I wanted you to tell our amazing audience. Kuna watu wa diaspora, kuna wale ambao wako kwa hiyo point ya, hey, I only have a 100 bob. I only have this ndo mbele nyuma, especially when you're in the diaspora. I don't know if I should go home. I don't know if I should do ABCD. Well, how would you encourage them, especially using your life experiences, your story of how to navigate those tough times?
Yeah, for me, I always reminded myself, this is where I am right now. It doesn't mean this is where I'm going to stay.
Nice.
So as much as nilikuwa kwa struggle, you know, sometimes I'm na catch like 2 buses to go to school, I always knew this is just where I am, but with time, I'm gonna be where I wanna be. So hiyo ilini keep motivated, nikaendelea kufanya job, and I didn't always start with, finance. I work for a chemical company doing audit, but I didn't start there. There were times I had to do very odd jobs, but then again, I knew I have to start somewhere. This is a foreign country.
Yes.
I don't know anyone. You know, I had to get used to even the way of doing life, you know, networking, building a new community. Kwa sababu unajua kienda majuu haujui watu. I only had 2 friends, 2 very good friends. Lakini we were all still young. Pia sisi tuko tunajaribu kufigure out life, sote tuko young. So ukikuwa hardworking na ukuwe very patient, and mwishowe tu utatoboa. Lakini lazima ujiamini. You have to believe in yourself, and you have to have a vision. Me, I visualize a lot. I manifest a lot. And kujiamini nayo. Hey.
Inafaa hivyo. Alafu leo umetuambia vitu muhimu. Apart from kukuwa na hiyo passport na nini, udream, kwanza una dream, unajivisualize uko majuko kwenye ndege, alafu pia ukishafika huko si ati unalala unainua miguu juu.
No.
Because that's when now the real work is starting.
The real work. Na wacha nikwambie, you want to know how much I'm a dreamer?
Tell me.
Hii kitabu yangu, I have been dreaming and manifesting one day it's going to be a movie. One day itakuwa
ipati kwe kwa movie, mimi nitairi
hata najua who is going to play me.
I love it. So, your book, talk to us about your book and some of the stories that we can find, especially from the diaspora.
Yeah.
Because most of our people from the diaspora, as you've heard from some of our guests, life ina get tough, ina get lonely. So kusikia story, kusikia Joyce alienda akafanya nini? Alikuwa na akatoboa. Na mimi niko na 300 na yale, you know. So there are many different factors and many different stories. So talk to us about the book, the stories, so that we can be able to uplift lots of our diaspora.
So the book is called Seasons of Me, A Journey of Learning and Unlearning.
Okay.
So there are so many things we learn when we're growing up. You know, there's so many things that are ingrained in us.
Yes.
But sometimes when you're a mature person, you start questioning things. Is this the way I should be doing it, or am I following someone else's manual and checklist that was handed to me? So that is the unlearning part. So it has stories of migration. You know, I migrated from here to the US. Kenya is where I got my foundation. America is where I'm evolving, right? And I've raised my kids there. So who are we, where are we coming from, and where are we going? That is migration, right? It has stories of love. Do we all need love?
Yes. Not only from Jesus Christ and the Lord.
But the big question is love enough? When is love not enough? You know, we have to question those things. Do we have patterns? Like for me, I can tell you I had some patterns. I never even knew I had patterns. But I had to heal, become a quality person so I can attract quality people. So kuna stories of love, there's stories of grief, there's stories of resilience, there's stories of motherhood. So it's the different seasons that Joyce Mutanu Wambua has passed, but the stories are very relatable. Kwa sababu vitu nyingi naongea hapa ni universal. We all struggle with maybe grief, you know, maybe love, maybe migration, rediscovering our place, ourselves. That's the best part of this book for me, because I got a chance to go through life, my challenges, heal. I'm a firm believer of therapy. Rediscovering myself, who am I as a person? Am I living my full life? Am I still following someone else's manual? So those are some of the stories that are in here, and very relatable.
Yes, umezisema now. You know the good thing, as I said, as long as you're Kenyan and you're speaking to us, we know the experiences are relatable and they hit close to home. So I love the fact that you've told us there are some of those stories, and I'm sure if you're telling good stories like this, ini bestseller ya New York, Kenya, wapi?
Hii kitabu imeshinda number 2. It was number 2 in Delaware State.
Oh, amazing.
Delaware Press. Thank you, Delaware Press Association. So we have like the Delaware Press Association, people put in their books for competition and other things. So it won 2nd place. And even better, the book or my picture was in a cover of a magazine. August 2026. So chukua hiyo magazine. Inaitwa relatable, you know, relatable voice. You'll see my face right on the cover of the magazine, and then there are all these stories about me that I've written, you know, about the book and other things about life.
Seasons
of me. Inaenda mbali.
Inaenda mbali. Joyce is here. Joyce Osborne is here with us. Amazing story, resilience. Story, triumph in other lands, and she's still here with us. I want us to connect with a very special person as we continue with this amazing story that we have from, of course, Joyce here. Joyful times all aboard. But talking about joyful times, our next person is not a stranger to your screen. His voice, his aura, his energy is one of those ones that just captivates you, whether you're asleep or whether you're wide awake. And the man needs no introduction, but an introduction I shall give. Man all the way left home and is in a foreign land. And I'm not on a bench, but we are inviting our next guest, who is the amazing Jeff Koinange. How are you, my brother?
Hey, Neville, good to talk to you, man. We are live as we speak, live in Seattle, Washington. That's literally the other side of the world. We are actually 10 hours behind you guys, so you get a feeling. It's now around almost 2 p.m. in the afternoon, and the crowd is coming. Let me give you a little tour of this place, Neville. Let me give you a little tour. Check it out. Check out this place, man. Let me just get out of the way and check out this place. Hey, bales of hay have been brought. The folks are arriving in droves. We're expecting at least 1,000 people, maybe more. There's lots of food, lots of fun and entertainment for the family. And then let me show you the stage, Neville. Let me show you the stage. Stand by, brother. This place is smoking. Look at that. That's Sir Elvis on the stage right there, if you can see that. If you can see the stage. That's Sir Elvis and Cardi B. They are doing a little rehearsal, voice check, all that stuff as we get ready for the crowd. Hey, Cardi B, say hi to Nairobi, man. Say hi to Nairobi.
How you doing?
I'm talking to this in background there, tuning his guitar, newly bought guitar. Does he say? I'm telling you, Nairobi. Neville, all this is due to this one guy right here. This one guy. His name is Anthony Mugoku. He lives here in Seattle. He's been thinking about this.
Oh, man like Jeff all the way in Seattle, and as you've seen, he's expecting lots of Kenyans, and the network kidogo imetupotea because where they are right now is, as I said, Seattle in the United States of America, about to have a big celebration, and as you've heard, 10 hours behind, wako nyuma. But I love the fact that Jeff is out there mixing, mingling with the Kenyans, Americans. It's about celebration of culture all the way in Seattle, and I love the fact that umesikia ako huko ready to enjoy some good country music. As you've seen, the hills of the hay bales are been placed on the ground, expecting over 1,000 people, and I'm sure lots of Kenyans will be having an amazing time there. I don't know if Jeff is back with us. Jeff, can you hear me? We had lost you for a second there. Jeff, kindly unmute. I don't know if it's we can see you, but we can't hear you. All right, we'll be connecting back with man like Jeff Koinange all the way in Seattle. You know what we do on Diaspora Connect? We dip and dabble into all those eventful and monumental kind of course, events that are happening away from home. Uliona at the beginning of the show, akina Willy Tuva walikuwa pale Northampton, ikiwa Jamhuri Festival, wakiwa na vibes culture yao pale, and today they were celebrating the Kamba community to the fullest. And sasa unaona, hey, man like Jeff all the way in Seattle, having a good time with lots of other Kenyans, and of course the amazing Joy yako hapa ametuambia Delaware, Seasons of Me.
It's in the map.
Relatable magazine cover. She was there. Joyce, please, as we continue on this story, Maju, you've talked about raising your family. How is it like raising your family away from home? Ni unawaambia about the Kenyan values and culture. Kuna spare the rod, spoil the child. How is it like? Are there new cultures that you're teaching? Talk to me about.
So raising, we raised two boys abroad, you know, and for me, the one thing I had to learn is these are American kids, and we are not in Kenya, we're in America, right? But there's some things that just never change. Some values like my dad passed on to us and taught us, you know, like kindness, love, respect, hard work, good ethics. All that stuff doesn't change. It doesn't matter where you are.
It's universal kind of language.
That is universal,
Yes. And, Joyce, as we are continuing on, I'm hearing Jeff is back.
Okay, good.
We'll continue with this amazing story of ours about raising your children away from home and the values they need. But right now, something we need is that sherehe. And man like Jeff Koinange is in charge of that sherehe happening all the way in Seattle. Jeff, can you hear me now? Jeff, I don't know if you can hear me because I can
we can hear you. We can hear you. We can hear you. We can hear you loud and clear, loud and clear. Can you see us? Can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you and see you now. Who are you with?
All right, so right next to me is Anthony Mugoku. He put this whole event together more than 12 months ago. And I'm telling you, it's coming together. Anthony, congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Well done, man. You have brought
appreciate it.
a lot of Kenyans together today.
Yeah, thank you.
And there are many of Kenyans living in Seattle, right?
Oh, yeah, we have a bunch of them.
Yeah. And they're all coming, aren't they?
Yeah, they are all coming. We have like 1,000 people coming.
Woo! And it's going to be smoking.
It's going to be smoking.
So be there.
I'll be nowhere.
Never, I tell you, man, there's lots of food, lots of fun, lots of entertainment, and we're going to be here for the next several hours, man. So, you know. Oh, by the way, did you know that they call Seattle Nairobi Ndogo or Kenyan Ndogo? Is that true?
Yeah, Nairobi Ndogo.
Because there's so many Kenyans living here, living and doing fantastically well. It's good to see, my brother. It's good to see. And they're all coming down to Paleo's farm. Payelo's farm right here, man. It's a beautiful place. Good setup. You would love it here, man. I'm so sorry you're not here, but hey, it is what it is.
Definitely, Jeff. Next time,
you'll be nowhere.
Next time I shall try and fit myself in your suitcase, but this trip I will accept. But next time, your suitcase will have more kgs added to it.
It's August 21st.
By the way, there's going to be another event just like this one a year from now. So Kenyans, get ready, man. This is a place you need to be at. Neville, back to you.
Thank you very much, Jeff. As you've said, Jeff all the way from Nairobi, Ndogo, Seattle, all the way in the US of A. So thank you very much. And Jeff, before you go, talk to us, tell us some of the things you're looking forward to experiencing today, and what is the whole culture about? What are guys coming to celebrate for those who missed it?
Oh, look, it's just fantastic. I mean, Kenyans, you know, love to get together and, you know, there's machoma, there's, you know, home-cooked food. There's lots of fun for the kids and the families.
Matumbo.
Not Matumbo, for sure. Not Matumbo, for sure. But, and of course, country music, man. Country music brings a lot of people together. And us Kenyans, we love country music. So I'm telling you, it's going to be a fantastic day. And the weather is amazing. It's maybe about 26, 28 degrees.
Yeah.
It's so nice and beautiful. We can't wait for the show to start. Neville.
Thank you very much, Jeff. And as you've heard, country music meets Mugithi happening all the way in Seattle, aka Nairobi Ndogo. And of course, who better to tell us if it's smoking or not than man like Jeff Koinange. Salute to you, my brother. And we are still waiting for you when you come back here in this same studio. Utarudi, Jeff. But big up yourself. Thank you very much. And as you've said, as you've heard, there are some good culture.
Thank you so much, man.
Thank you. And some good culture there being celebrated. Kila kitu iko A1 kabisa. And nowhere else will you get this exciting and amazing pictures but right here on the #1 connecting show, which is Diaspora Connect. Joyce, umeona hapo tumeenda. Vitu zimecelebratiwa. Next year umesikia imesemekana tena August.
Na hiyo lazima ni.
Hata si
hiyo sisi tu. Hiyo ya Wakamba, hiyo lazima mimi ya Wakamba hiyo next time lazima ni.
Next time watupatie kalenda full. Tujue ni wapi na wapi.
Hiyo nataka kuenda. Yes.
And thank you very much also for coming on the show, for being a family member of Diaspora Connect, connecting with us, talking to us about all those amazing things. And before we went to Jeff, we were talking about you raising your children away from Kenya, the culture. Do you still instill it in them, or are they American children?
No, they have the Kenyan culture. My kids have been here like 5 times. So every time we came to visit when my kids were little, we always brought them. So wanajua Kiswahili kidogo, you know, and they are very tied to their roots. But my kids, they're very open-minded. They travel a lot.
Yes.
You know, sababu tuliwa instill, like, it's a big world.
It's a big world,
explore and get to see.
Open your mind.
Open your mind.
Really.
Get to see what's there, you know. Yeah. So, but the American culture, some things I had to let go to that Kenya culture, kwa sababu na agree, you know, we're in America. So
yes.
yeah,
It makes more sense. At least you're not a rigid parent. At least wewe uko flexible. Kwa sababu ukiwa rigid, unaambiwa hivi unavunjika. At least ukiwa flexible.
Najaribu kukuwa flexible.
Kujaribu ndio muhimu. Mzazi akijaribu iko sawa.
But the transition part ni ngumu sasa, because my kids are, you know, they wamekuwa kubwa, so they, you know, they need you in a different capacity, not like they did when they were little. Yeah.
And also when we're talking about traveling and stuff, the importance of coming back home. Kwa sababu, as I was telling Niva all the way in Miami, reinvesting in back home ni kitu muhimu. Juu kuna wengine wetu tunaenda na tunaamua kusahau mambo ya nyumbani, ama haturudi nyumbani tu wekeleka kitu, tunaenda tu tunajinice na turudi na kitu. So talk to us about the importance of coming back home, making that trip, reinvesting back home, putting your hand-earned money up and moving forward, especially when you're coming from the diaspora.
So that's very it's very important and very near and dear to me. And reinvesting comes in different ways. Giving back is also reinvesting back home. And I'm big on mentoring. I have some young ladies I mentor. It's very important to me, because I feel like for me, if I had someone to mentor me and hold my hand, maybe some of the challenges I had, I would not have had them. You know, it could have been a little bit easier for me. And giving back can be giving back time. Financial is good, right? But giving back time is also very important. Holding a young person's hand, or even someone else who's not young, is very important. Like, for example, right now, we just had our alumni. I went to Pangani Girls. Okay. We just had our alumni dinner.
Reunion,
It was actually today.
Ah, nice.
If I tell you all the things I've done today, you won't believe it, but everything got done. So we had the alumni today, and we are working on restoring the pool of Pangani Girls. So the alumni, they're giving back and, you know, restoring the pool. When I was in Pangani, we didn't have a pool. And so I never learned how to swim. So I'm learning how to swim as an adult. But if we give back to our communities, then the generation to come, they might not have as many challenges as we did. So it's very, very important to give back and remember where you came from. My dad used to say, East, West, home is best.
I love it, Joyce. You've been an amazing guest. Thank you very much for coming through. We are delighted to have you. I'm glad you've spoken lots of truth. I'm glad you've talked about Seasons of Me, your amazing book that has all these amazing tales and stories, and based on a true story, of course. And before we wrap it up, and before I love and leave you, I want you to look. You see that camera up there? That is your camera. I want you to say hi to the people, to salams, thank all those people who are moving with you. Also, as you're looking into that camera after the salams, I want you to give us your parting shot, so that as we are leaving on a high.
Yes. Okay, anataka kutuma salamu first of all to my mom. My mama, I love you so much. She's always been there. Salamu to my dad. He's in heaven, but he's always watching out for me. He really raised us very well, good ethics. And my siblings, they're all over the world. I say hi to you. My friends from KU, my friends from Pangani Girls, let's build this pool. And then I also want to, you know, all the people who have been with me throughout this journey of Seasons of Me. It's been a 1-year journey, but have so many people support, and especially the sponsors. I've had sponsors in the US who have bought tickets, because I came here to do the 1-year anniversary of Seasons of Me, and I have sponsors in the US who bought tickets for young people here in Kenya to come and attend the event, give them exposure, because sometimes all we need is exposure. So I want to say thank you to those sponsors and everyone who's walked this journey, who has believed with me the Seasons of Me is going to be bigger and bigger.
So when is the event?
The event is on this coming Saturday, August 22nd. It's going to be held at Pickled Cafe and bar. Yeah, it starts at 5 p.m. All the information about getting the tickets for the events is on my Instagram, on my social media. Please send me a message. I would love to meet people who, some people bought the book and I didn't get to sign it. So I would love them to come through so I can sign their book. And this is your copy, by the way.
Yes, please. I hope it's signed.
It is signed. Yes,
that's amazing.
It is signed.
I love it.
Yeah, so Saturday, 5 p.m., Pickles Cafe. I hope to see you, and you over there.
Thank you very much, Joyce. And that's what we are all about. About connecting you with the right kind of people who have that connection that you need. Plus, I'm glad that we've heard it from Joyce herself. So, siseme ati mimi nilisema. And we appreciate you so much, Joy.
Yes.
Asante sana.
Asante.
Imefika ile wakati lazima nikupe answer ya
do I get a second chance? Come on.
Okay. Tell me before I tell guys, tell me. You thought about it and you think
I thought about it again. You know, I know my first answer was Spain because that's where I'm manifesting to visit next, right? But after second thoughts and looking closely to a map I saw somewhere and something,
where do you think?
I think that's Costa Rica. Did I get it?
Let's see. Let me. The answers are not here where I am. The answers are there. Let me move from here to where the answers is. But if you've been at home watching and looking, right there has been the amazing Joyce Wambua, and she's been here with us, telling us all those amazing things, work-life kind of balance, and she's just topped it off by guessing our sights and sounds. But before I give you the answers to that, today we've had such an amazing, captivating show from when we began. And we began off on a high, showing you what is going down in Nottingham with the Jamhuri Cultural Festival. Willie Tuva was there, DJ JR, mixing it up, having such a good time. And I love the fact that we brought you those pictures one-on-one, all the way live from the United Kingdom. Alafu pia, not only did we have a man like Willie Tuva and DJ JR, but we also had Rukia, yes, our amazing 100 meters champion, all the way in Kentucky University, student athlete. Yani conquering territories in many different ways. And Rukia, I love the fact that she told us it's all about discipline and it's all about kujituma. Yes. From Rukia tukaenda all the way to the 305 and we met the amazing Niva, student who turned her life around so that she can take care of a family business that has lasted over 63 years. And connecting with the back home. So Niva right there giving us all those tips and tricks all the way from the 305. Alafu, tukamalizana na Niva and we still linked up with more Kenyans. You had man like Jeff Koinange on the show all the way from Little Nairobi, yani Nairobi Ndogo, aka Seattle, as a Mugidi and Country link up for an amazing kind of a festival right there. And to top it all off in studio, Joyce Wambua Osborne has been here with us, telling us about her amazing life, her amazing Delaware bestseller book, Seasons of Me, has been here. And you can also get yourself a copy. Make sure you are following her on all her social media handles. That's how it's been throughout the show. Am I forgetting anything? Yes. Our sights and sounds today has been, of course, a country that when it comes to tourism, it's up there. When it comes to some good vibes, when it comes to dance culture, they are also number one. This right here, as Joyce said, Costa Rica. Joyce guessed it right, and some of you at home got it completely correct. Thank you very much for interacting with us. And make sure you come back next week, same time, same place. But don't forget, if you want to be on the show, first of all, it's free of charge. No currency will be paid in any form, but your currency is your story. So if you want to be on Diaspora Connect, it's free of charge. All you need to do is write to us, send to us. We have our WhatsApp number, and we'll be getting in touch with you and connecting with you you with the whole world. Alafu Fridays afternoon 2 p.m. it's become even better because we get to relive all these amazing Kenyan stories. So you'll be seeing lots of nice stories next week on Friday. So make sure you are watching our repeat episodes right here on Citizen TV, 2 p.m. Fridays, and on YouTube. We are also there. Make sure you relive, rewatch all those amazing stories that we've had. I don't know if there are a few shout-outs. Najua kuna wengine mko nyumbani mnaniambia Neville, shout out yangu. Hi there, Benedict alikuwa hapa. Big up yourself, Benedict. Gideon alikuwa hapa. Mwendwa Kithuku alikuwa hapa. Thank you very much from wote in Makueni. Asante for watching with your whole family. Barikiweni hapo. Kajiado pia wako ndani, and every single part of the world is locked into the #1 connecting show in the region. But till next time, you know what we say? From me to you, adios, muchachos. DJ Vera.
You don't wonder why, what the people for